You think that I took your keys off the table? But it couldn't have been me. Welcome to Fluent American, where we take a look at pronunciation, and today we're going to be looking at stress, intonation, and thought groups. My name is Geoff, and be sure to check out our other videos on intonation and pronunciation by checking out our YouTube channel and our website at fluentamerican.com. Also be sure to subscribe. So what we're going to be looking at today, again, is thought groups. So when you have a longer sentence, how do you know where to place your stress, where to raise and lower your voice? This is a strategy that you can use to help make it a little bit simpler. Basically, a thought group is going to be a group of words that go together before you pause. So we're going to take a look at a sentence and identify where the thought groups are. Just to give you an example, this is a subjective exercise. So there is some flexibility here. You can make thought groups in different places, but in general, the patterns will be something like this. You think that I took your keys off the table? This I would probably separate into three thought groups. You think that I. You think that I. Notice there's a very slight pause for me after I say that. Then, took your keys. Took your keys. And finally, off the table. Off the table. You think that I took your keys off the table? Notice that for this, in each thought group, there's usually one word that gets a little bit heavier stress or emphasis. Let's take a look at the first one. You think that I would place the heavier stress on I. You think that I took your keys? I would place the heavier stress here on keys. Took your keys off the table? Off the table? Here, I would stress table. Off the table? You think that I took your keys off the table? You think that I took your keys off the table? Now we're going to take a look at intonation. To do this, look at the last word in each thought group and decide, are you going to raise? Notice there I'm raising, I'm going up, raise, or lowering or falling intonation. Fall. Notice I'm going down. Fall, raise, fall, raise, fall. You think that I? There's more information coming, so I would go up. You think that I took your keys? Took your keys? I would probably go up on keys. Took your keys? And then off the table? Table, going up. Off the table? You think that I took your keys off the table? You think that I took your keys off the table? So again, I would suggest rising intonation at the end of each of these thought groups because there's an element of surprise here. And one way we can show that is by raising our intonation. But there's no way it could have been me. But there's no way it could have been me. Our first thought group, where do you think it is? But there's no way. I would have the thought group ending on way. But there's no way. And then our second one, it could have been me. It could have been me. But there's no way it could have been me. Let's now identify stresses. In our first thought group, I would probably stress, do you know? Way. But there's no way. And in our second thought group, where do you think the stress is? It could have been me. I would probably place it on me. It could have been me. But there's no way it could have been me. Now, let's take a look at intonation. Are we going to rise or are we going to use falling intonation? But there's no way. So going up on no and then falling on way. No way. But there's no way. It could have been me. Been me. Falling on me. One quick thing about intonation is a lot of times, if your heavier intonation is going to be rising or falling, you'll do the opposite right before it. So for instance, no way. going up on no, then down on way. No way. And then been me, been me, been going up, me going down. Been me. But there's no way it could have been me. Let's take a look at both of these sentences one more time. You think that I took your keys off the table? But there's no way it could have been me. You think that I took your keys off the table? But there's no way it could have been me. Alright, so this is just a quick lesson on thought groups, stress, and intonation patterns. For more information about intonation or pronunciation, again, check out our other videos, Fluent American or our YouTube. And as always, remember to subscribe to show your support. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you in our next video. Take care.